probably one of the biggest days of our lives.
Every chaser in the country pounces on the best tornado setup of the season.
Are we safe?
As the unexpected wreaks havoc back home.
Tony, it's on top of my house.
Oh my God.
And some diehard chasers get more than they bargained for.
Tornado on the ground! This is how the first chasers are going to die.
Seatbelts on, guys. We're going in.
Big tornado.
It's right in front of us.
It's coming right at us!
An EF2 tornado rips through the small town of Kirksville, Missouri, with 120-mile-per-hour winds.
Back up! It's right here! We're scanning.
Reed Timmer's new radar records wind speed data inside the twister, something no scientist has ever done.
We're in the tornado! The data's incredible.
And chaser Tim Samaras
That's a very serious tornado.
has his team on both sides of the beast.
We are running for our lives right now.
Tornado's right here.
Poor town might be in trouble.
Two twisters ravaged northeast Missouri last evening, leaving 3 people in their path dead. The most concentrated damage appears to be on the north end of Kirksville, where roofs were vacuumed off of a few homes, but the destruction doesn't stop there. Just west of Kirksville off Route B is where a tornado killed 2 people.
Tornadoes are unpredictable, and even with the best forecasting,
Oh my God, not good.
Tornado Alley claims dozens of lives each year.
That roof just totally picked up and it's right there.
Yeah, look at that. You can tell it's a really strong tornado. Another sad thing is there were fatalities in this tornado in Kirksville. It was strong and damaging.
Chasers like Reed are studying twisters to improve warning times and prevent tragedies like this one.
Makes it even more important that we have devices such as the radar and the anemometer to measure those winds to kind of determine the intensity of a tornado before it causes damage. Our whole purpose in coming here is to see the damage right in the vicinity of where we intercepted the tornado. Looks like it came from the southwest and then made a hard right turn right about here. And we dropped to the ground just right where that emergency vehicle is located. Guys, right there. It's coming right at us. Show your window. Back up. Look at debris. It's coming right on top of us. Go, go. Stay down. We're in the tornado. Pretty surreal knowing that about 24 hours ago we were inside a strong tornado here. We recorded some useful data, and I think it was a good test platform for the radar so we can manipulate some of the software and hardware and get exactly what we want.
Tim Samaras and his teammates Carl Young and Tony Laubach are retracing their own intercept. They positioned mesonet vehicles, or weather stations on wheels, all around the tornado and nearly got caught.
Our entire crew came down this road. Carl and I stayed north of the tornado, so we got mesonet readings. Tony stayed kind of south, basically in the path.
We were, several hundred feet east of this spot when we turned around.
No, forget it. It's right there, it's right there. I think tornado's actually coming at us. We're gonna get the hell east. It's coming.
Here we go. Go. Okay, you got people here. Debris.
We were close. It was within 30 seconds. We could hear it. We could hear the snapping of the trees and the breaking of the buildings. It was amazing how little people were aware of what was going on. As we were driving east with this thing pretty much on our butt, people still going west into it, and it just, they were clueless. Nobody could see it.
Both Tim and Reed have a clear objective. Learn why some storms produce tornadoes and others don't.
Right now, the current warning time is 10-15 minutes. If we can help stretch out the warning time to 20 minutes, half an hour, that'll eventually save lives.
There's no rest for the weary. Tornado Alley isn't done wreaking havoc on the plains. Two strong storm systems are sandwiching Kansas, one to the west in Colorado, the other to the east near the Missouri border. Reed and Tim head for the eastern system, where an unstable air mass is spawning massive supercells, the violent thunderstorms that produce tornadoes. IMAX filmmaker Sean Casey is already in position. After missing the Kirksville outbreak, today's looking like his best chance to film inside a tornado.
That's kind of the area we're thinking right now. I'm in the eastern half of Kansas.
Sean depends on his meteorologists, Matt Hughes and Brandon Ivey, to guide him into the path of a twister.
Fast motions, though.
Fast
We're gonna be on our
motions.
toes.
Mainly want to stay a little further out ahead of the storms, wait until they're ripe and mature, and then, you know, we'll probably have like one shot.
So violent, fast-moving storms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Large hail.
We should probably hit the road.
Let's have a good time today.
Have a good feeling we'll see tornadoes today. As long as it's not too strong, because the tornadoes could be a little more violent today.
Yeah.
Don't want to get you killed.
Today's a real day. A real day. No other day this entire chase season has had the potential that today has. Let's get on the road.
Today's pattern is looking like the best of the season.
All right, Reed. There you go.
Radar engineer Mick Wimbrow rearms Reed's vehicle for another intercept.
It's back to its home. It's where it's supposed to be. Now we're gonna drop down into northeast Kansas. Hopefully we can get some supercells and tornadoes, and it could happen pretty fast, actually. Dominator's moving. The Dominator moving. Dominator moving. Dominator mobile. I'm actually really feeling good right now. And today is probably one of the biggest days of our lives. Just got a text from Tim Samaras, he's LC underneath the updraft.